Hey, this is Cassie, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout outs to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, habla Cindy, está viendo Deportes TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, two-time Olympic gold medalist, undisputed middleweight world champion, 3-division world champion, Claressa T-Rex Shields fires back at Cecilia Breakhus, who's undisputed at the welterweight division, and legendary women's boxer, undefeated 23-0, Laila Ali, daughter of legendary boxer Muhammad Ali. Laila Ali and Cecilia Breakhus, they went on social media. We know that Claressa Shields and Laila Ali have been going back and forth for the better part of 2 weeks now. And Claressa Shields has been looking to get a legacy fight with Cecilia Breakhus. Cecilia Breakhus has been the first lady in women's boxing for quite some time. She's been undisputed for quite some time, but she doesn't choose to move up in weight to test her greatness, right? So with that said, Claressa Shields started off at 168, and everybody thought it wasn't possible to see a fight between Claressa Shields and Cecilia Breakhus. Well, Claressa Shields put herself in position to make that possible. Claressa Shields went from 168 to 160, became undisputed at 160, middleweight division, and then she dropped down to 154, junior middleweight division, and became a champion there. Doing so the fastest in the sport of boxing history, men or women. She did it in only 10 fights. She became a 3-division world champion in only 10 fights, right? Cecilia Breakhus has been hanging around 147 for quite some time. So Claressa Shields, said, let's do a catchweight. Cecilia Breakhus never responds. She never makes any mention of Claressa Shields. She acts like she doesn't exist. Well, the boxing world knows that Claressa Shields exists, and she's nicknamed the GOAT, greatest woman of all time, right? So with that said, in the mix of Claressa Shields and Laila Ali going back and forth, Cecilia Breakhus meets up with Laila Ali, takes a picture, and then pokes at Claressa Shields. She tells Claressa, she puts up a caption that says, great meeting and seeing the real GOAT of women boxing, the first lady and the real GOAT, right? She calls herself the first lady in boxing, and Laila Ali, she nicknamed her the GOAT. We know that Claressa Shields' nickname is the GOAT, so we obviously know where she's going with this. Claressa Shields then responds to Cecilia Breakhus, telling her, bring your scary A up to 154, and let's do it. Let's shake. Claressa Shields says, she also stated that if the fight was very, very serious, if Cecilia Breakhus is truly interested and serious about making a fight, she will go down to 47 to fight Cecilia Breakhus. Wow. So she's willing to drop another 7 pounds to fight Cecilia Breakhus, which in my opinion is ridiculous at this point. Why does Claressa Shields have to jump through all these hoops and hurdles to fight Cecilia Breakhus when if Cecilia Breakhus is truly calling herself the first lady in the sport of boxing and women, and Claressa Shields is obviously the hot commodity. She's a 2-time gold medalist. She's undisputed at middleweight. She's been captured a title at 168 super middleweight, and she captured a title at 154 junior middleweight. She's made a lot of noise in the sport of boxing. Shouldn't Cecilia Breakhus want to have a legacy fight at this point in time? Or is she going to continue to stay in and around her weight class? When all 7 pounds, Cecilia Breakhus could find a way. In men's, we wouldn't accept this, right? If this was men's boxing, this would not be accepted, okay? If this was Floyd Mayweather, this was Manny Pacquiao, if this was Canelo Alvarez, if this is, any of the top names on the men's side of the sport of boxing, this would not be accepted, right? Everybody will be calling for that guy to either move up in weight or move down, right? Vasil Lomachenko, we call for him to move up in weight, right? So we call for Gervonta Tank Davis to move up in weight, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, the young guns in the sport of boxing, right? In the women's boxing, it wouldn't be acceptable for you to just stay in one weight class. Terrence Bud Crawford, we call for him to move up in weight to 147 when he was campaigning at 140 and dominating, becoming undisputed at 140. we call for him to move up in weight. Everybody calls for Floyd Mayweather to move up in weight to fight Canelo Alvarez. But nobody's calling for, I don't see anybody calling and making headlines and making waves that Cecilia Breakhus needs to move up to 154. At the very least, she should move up to 152. Floyd Mayweather and Canelo Alvarez did 152. They met in the middle. And that's not even the middle. So it's asking Claressa to come down 2 more pounds. I'm pretty sure Cecilia Breakhus walks around heavier than 154. Because she campaigns at 147. So I'm sure that she walks around heavier than 54. She can make 150, 3 pounds north of her weight class. She could do 151, right? That's 4 pounds for Cecilia Breakhus moving up, and that would be 3 pounds for Claressa coming down. That's about even, seeing as though, and 4 pounds moving up is easier than 3 pounds coming down. Claressa coming down from 168. So you could meet at 151, right? What's wrong with that? That's reasonable, right? Seeing as though you're asking Claressa to come down from 68. So she come down from 68 all the way to 51. Since we can't ask Cecilia Breakhus to go up 4 pounds, right? So Claressa still said, come to 54 and I'll tax you. But she said, she even goes even farther to state that if Cecilia Breakhus and her team were truly serious about making a fight, she'll go to 47. And I don't accept that. I don't think that Claressa Shields needs to do that. Why does she have to continue to jump through these hoops and hurdles? No. The boxing world needs to call, because women's boxing is just as is creeping up on the same level as men. It's getting there. We got Alicia Baumgartner. You know, we got Claressa Shields. We got Christina Hammer will be coming back. You know, Cecilia Breakhus, Katie Taylor. There's a lot of noise being made at Fran Cruz and her fight with Alejandra Jimenez. That was a huge fight. Alicia Napoleon fight was a fight of the year type of fight. So these are huge fights in the sport of boxing. And they're creeping up to just making a name for it to just be boxing, point blank and period. And so with that said, we need to call for Cecilia Breakhus to move up 4 pounds. 4 pounds, 151, instead of Claressa Shields trying to get all the way down to 47. No, 51 would be good, a catch weight. I think that she could just go to the full-blown 54. But if she gonna put a hinge on it, you know, and try to prevent it, we'll go to 51 then. 4 pounds. She's been at 47 for years. She can move up 4 pounds and campaign at 51 for a legacy fight. This is a legacy fight for Cecilia Breakhus, and this needs to come to fruition. So Claressa Shields has been calling for this fight with Cecilia Breakhus. So how dare she go on social media and poke at Claressa Shields, but she's not even willing to accept the fight. As far as I know, she don't even mention Claressa Shields. So why not make the fight happen? She's gonna be calling for Katie Taylor to come up to 47 to fight her. She ain't gonna mind doing that. So why don't you fight Katie Taylor coming up? Well, why don't you go up 4 pounds and fight Claressa Shields? That needs to happen. So let's see how this all plays out. But I truly don't feel like Claressa Shields needs to go down any more pounds of it. And if she does, 3 pounds is suitable. Go to 51. She at 54, go to 51. And ask Cecilia Breakhus to come up 4 pounds. What's the problem? That's pretty much even. That's pretty much meeting in the middle, seeing as though Claressa come down from 68. So 1 pound, she have to go north is not a problem. Because truly, she don't have to weigh in at 51. She could actually weigh in at 50. If she chooses, just let the weight limit be 51. So Claressa Shields don't have to go through trying to lose 1 more pound. Not gaining a pound is easier than trying to lose 1 pound. So the weight limit be 51. But Cecilia Breakhus only have to go up to 50. 3 pounds each way. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Blue Blood Sport TV, baby, from the